Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Finding Yourself with Kyle Duffy. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed the video. On this channel, I tend to dive deep into movies and TV shows that I'm passionate for. I also have a podcast called Finding Yourself where I do a lot of the same. I'll have the links for my podcast down in the description of this video. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to check it out. And also make sure to check out the rest of my content up on my YouTube channel and hit subscribe to follow me along my YouTube and podcasting journey. If you're a returning viewer and subscriber, I appreciate you coming back for more. On this channel, you'll know that I dedicate most of my videos to movie reviews, giving quick discussions and feedback around what I think are great TV shows and not so great TV shows. I also talk about movies that I'm passionate for and TV shows that I think you should check out. And with that said, let's hop into today's video and discuss Derry Girls. This show is coming to an end after 3 great seasons. I absolutely loved each season of the show. I thought the writing was so authentic and it really captured the experience of growing up in Derry. The show was created by Lisa McGee, and the whole idea she had behind Derry Girls was to give an authentic retelling of her childhood. What it was like growing up in Derry during those times. There was a lot of troubles, and it was her authentic experience, and you can see that seeping through in each scene. It shows up in the writing. The acting was excellent throughout this show. I'm going to get onto the cast in a few minutes, but the writing and the authentic feel to each scene, to each interaction and social situation, it just felt very Irish, and it made me very proud to be Irish watching the show. Another show that I watched that kind of gave me a similar feeling, the only one I can kind of relate it to, is Moon Boy starring Chris O'Dowd. Moon Boy, which was created by Chris O'Dowd, also focuses on his childhood and his authentic experience growing up in Roscommon. So if I could relate Derry Girls and the feeling I got from watching that show to any other show, it would be Moon Boy. So check out that show if you haven't already, and if you have, let me know what your thoughts are on Moon Boy down in the comments below. But as I was saying, the writing in Derry Girls and the acting that goes along with the script is spot on. You feel at home watching Derry Girls, and you feel the Irishness seeping through the television screen right into your living room. And I don't know about any of you, but I remember watching the show and reacting to the situations as if I was in them. And that's what this show does very well. It puts you in the shoes of everyone that's going through the situation and going through the episode. You feel like you're there with them. And that's a very good trait for a TV show to have. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how perfect the casting is for this show. Derry Girls did such a good job at casting the perfect actor and actress for each role. And I just think the amount of Irish talent that shines through in this series, it'll make you proud to be Irish, and it'll make you proud to see an Irish show like this thriving and doing so well globally as well. We can't really mention the cast without first mentioning Nicola Coughlan, the actress who plays Claire Devlin in the show. Her breakout role came with Derry Girls. She is now starring in Bridgerton season 1 and 2. She's a Galway native. Nicola Coughlan does such a good job in this show. She gives such a comedic performance, and that's with Tommy Tiernan in the cast as well. We'll get to Tommy Tiernan in a minute, but Nicola Coughlan's performance in this show throughout is amazing in my opinion. And to shine on a show like this with so many different talented actors and such great Irish talent on display, it really is a testament to how good of an actress she is and how much potential she has as a leading lady as well in a movie or in a TV series. There are certain actors and actresses out there who are able to read a script, get into the mind of a character and bring them to life on screen in a way that no one else can. You know, we saw this with past TV shows and movies. For example, I think I saw something there recently about the making of Friends, and they were trying to cast Chandler for the longest time, and they knew that Chandler was going to be a great character and they thought it'd be easy to cast him. But script reading after script reading, actors came in and no one brought it to life until they landed on Matthew Perry, and he brought the character of Chandler to life and made that character work in the show. I think Nicola Coughlan does this for Claire Devlin in Derry Girls, because when you look at the character of Claire Devlin, she's supposed to be this bumbling sidekick character, just kind of mutters away to herself. She has very funny lines, but would this character be funny with another actress playing her? Who knows? Who's to say? But one thing we can say for certain is that Derry Girls got the casting of Claire Devlin right when they cast Nicola Coughlan. And I'm so glad to see an Irish actress and an Irish talent like her to get the recognition she deserves and make big strides in her career. And I've seen interviews with her. She seems like a very sweet woman, very down to earth, and very prideful in her work. So it's great to see that that's paying off for her. And it's great to actually say that when you look at the rest of the Derry Girls cast, the talent is matched all the way along. Louisa Harland, another talented Irish actress who plays the role of Orla. Orla is one of the more comedic characters in the group and in the show. I absolutely love the character of Orla. She had me laughing so hard in some of the scenes because she has this dopiness about her. She's kind of spaced out, space cadet of a teenager, doesn't know what's going on, is only interested in what's in her eye line, kind of like a child, and has this wonderment about everything. Doesn't take offense to anything because she's off with the fairies, basically. But I just found her character so funny. With the way the show is written, they tend to get a lot of jokes out of Orla's character, and all of them work. There's never one scene where you think they're bullying Orla because she's dumb or spaced out. Her character has this air and this swagger of confidence, kind of unearned confidence, but because she has this confidence and this self-awareness, you never feel like the character isn't funny. The character works for that reason because of that confidence that's built into her. And again, Louisa Harland does such a good job at embodying her character fully. You feel like Orla and Louisa are the same person. That's how good she is. On to a surprise casting in the show. I didn't see it coming. Tommy Tiernan as the father. It honestly blew me away and I didn't know what to expect with his performance. I haven't seen Tommy Tiernan in a lot of TV shows. I think I saw him in Father Ted when I was younger. But other than that, I've seen him in stand-up specials and stuff like that. I was actually fortunate to see him perform live recently and he was amazing. And even though a sitcom is a totally different animal from stand-up, I believe he did such a good job in this role. He was so believable. He was so funny. Every scene with him worked. And his delivery on every line was so funny. I think it was the perfect casting for Tommy Tiernan in this show. Another favourite character of mine is Michelle, played by the very talented Jamie Lee O'Donnell. She plays the boisterous friend who's not afraid to say anything to anyone and is the real mouthpiece of the group. And again, the character writing in this show is phenomenal in my opinion, because a lot of her comedic scenes mightn't have worked if the character wasn't so well rounded, so well written and developed. And as well as that, having the right actress in the role always helps. In the lead role playing Erin, you had Saoirse Monica Jackson, another great Irish talent. It's just so great to see young Irish actresses and actors getting their chance to shine on screen, and having a show like this thrive is a real sign that we have some great Irish actresses and actors who are making strides in their career. For my rating, I'm going to give Derry Girls a 5 out of 5. I believe this show is a must watch. It is so well done. The actors are amazing. The cast is so well picked. The writing is there. The comedic timing, the story, everything blends together so well. So if you haven't watched season 1 and 2, get on that right now, because season 3 will soon be available and it'll be its last. It is a shame we won't get more seasons of the show, but I believe that Lisa McGee, the creator of the show, has come out and said that it was always meant to be 3 seasons. It was her love letter to the city of Derry, to her childhood, and that it reached a natural conclusion. So again, if you haven't binge watched the first 2 seasons, get on that. And if you have seen the show, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you enjoy videos like this and you want more content, please check out my podcast, Finding Yourself, up on Spotify. Follow along for a new episode every Friday. And if you want more videos like this on my YouTube, please subscribe and follow me along my YouTube and podcasting journey. This has been Finding Yourself with Kyle Duffy. Thanks for listening.